Hello everyone and welcome. Today we have a special announcement to do. We are happy to say that Prison Tycoon will be released as an early access the 1st of July. So next week you are going to be able to play this game too. And before to start the session, let me recap a little bit. I'm going to talk about what is this, what is Prison Tycoon, the road to early access, and then I'm going to be playing the game a little bit. So, what is this? Well, I have to present myself at the beginning. I am Miguel Garcia, I'm the creative director of unpolite Studios. I have been directing the development of this game. unpolite Studios is the company that I am the creative director, and we were the responsibles to do this reboot of the franchise. The publisher, Europe Interactive, they are also the IP owners. They came back to us like a year ago to deposit in us the opportunity to make the reboot of this franchise, and this is what we have at unpolite we have been working on for so long, and now we are ready. We are in the final steps of this path of this journey, and we are almost ready for the launch. And what we want with these streams is just to share with you this road to the early access. We are going to be here every day, almost every day, playing the game and checking if everything is correct, just to make sure that everything is under control to be released as an early access. And as I said before, the game is going to be released next week, the 1st of July. It's going to be available as an early access game. So, we also want to give you the opportunity to have a free key of Prison Tycoon. So to do that, we are doing a giveaway on every stream. So if you want to participate, you only have to write #giveaway, and at the end of the stream, we are going to choose randomly one winner, and that person will have Prison Tycoon under new management the 1st of July, just the same day that the game is going to be released, next week. So, I think it's the moment to start playing a little bit. Let's do it. If you have any questions about the launch or everything, just say something and I will be happy to answer them. Okay, so here we are. We are going to start a new game. We are going to do it on Taiga. Taiga is the most, how can I say, the most easiest way, the most easiest biome to start, because you have winters and also summers, and the temperature are not too extreme in comparison with tundra or desert, and you will not have any penalization, on the other biomes some resources will have a higher price, for example food or medicines, or in tropical the banks will be worse, so they are more difficult biome, but Taiga is the most easiest one. So I'm going to start over here, my new game. I'm going to name the game as release date 1st of July, just to announce it. Did you see the loads, guys? On the loads of the game, on the loading screen, You can see random animation every time, and also tips about how to play better. And I'm going to disable the tutorials because obviously I know how to play very well. We have been making this game for so long, and at this point I know how to play it. So it's not a problem. I'm going to start creating a cell block as other days, but today, with some luck, there will be less bugs. So let's see if everything is more polished today. I hope so. Otherwise, the dev team will have a conversation with me. I mean, they are good guys. The dev team is working very hard to have this game ready for you, and we are happy with the way that they work. This cell is like a bigger one, so I'm going to reserve this cell for special prisoners, like I don't know. I'm going to create a place to read. You are going to enjoy also a couple of windows. I don't know. I guess some prisoners will have special treatment. That cell looks bigger than my apartment, says LSBLS. Some of the nicks that you use are a little bit difficult for me to pronounce, but I will try my best. So now that I have the cells and I have prisoners arriving, one thing that we have added to the game is when a new prisoner arrives, if you have free cells, the cells will be auto-assigned to them. This is something that some people of the team were asking, because when your prison is big and you are working over here and you don't see the entrance, you don't see the new prisoners arriving. So for that reason, you guys, what are you doing? You are going to read in this cell, but this is not your cell, because your cell is the other one, is this one. So what are you doing? Maybe this is a bug. I should be talking with the team later, because it should be that you only have to be doing things on your cell. Even if you want to read or something, or use the desk of another one, if it is not your cell, it's something that you shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so yeah, we will talk later. This is your cell, and you're only supposed to be here or maybe outside during the day, on the period that the cell is open. But yes, this is something that we have to talk. It's not a bug, it's something just that should be tweaked. But I don't know. I'm going to this session. I'm going to create therapies very soon, because the prisoner obviously is telling me that he has not therapy assigned. So what is wrong with you, guy? What is wrong? So you came to another cell to read, to use the bathroom, and also to throw something to the floor, like garbage or something. What is wrong with you? So he's using another cell that is not his cell. Yeah, definitely we should take care of that. We are going to create common therapy room that is going to be the divan one. One thing that we improve too is that every time that you are going to build, the time will be paused. For example, I'm going to create a visitor center here, and as you see, the time has paused. In this way, you don't have to take care of pause the game when you are going to building, which is the most common thing that users do, and it will be paused automatically. And I have reached prestige level 2. One thing that we were talking in the team too was to create more levels of prestige and share the different unlockings on more levels, because now we have 5 levels, but the problem is that every time that you get to a new prestige level, there are like a lot of things that will be unlocked for you, so you don't perceive those things so unique because you have a lot of them. So if we add new prestige level and we move some unlocks from one level to another one, every time that you increase your prestige level, which is going to be more frequently, you will be unlocking less things, but in this way you will value them more. So definitely this is something that we will do in a couple of weeks when we are in the early access process, because this is something that we are going to do, guys. We are going to continue working on the game, policing the game during the early access, and also listening to the community. We are going to be watching what you do, guys, and also listening all your feedback, because what we really want is to have a game that works for you, a game that you can enjoy, and this is something that we can understand and we can try to know at this point. But obviously the opinion of the users is super important. Okay, I'm going to continue. I guess that I talk too much. I'm not work. So I'm not doing my best as a manager of the prison. This is telling me that need a couple of therapies. So wait a minute. I'm going to be high a little. I don't have much experience, but I'm a fast learner. I am really reliable worker. I tend to overthink things. Well, you are a psychiatrist, so that's not something weird. Who else are we going to hire? Diana, I had a wide experience of jobs. Maybe it takes me a while to adapt. I'm a very nice person. And she had 35 years old. So we are going to give you an opportunity here in this prison. You are going to be here, and you are going to be here. And they are putting an icon on top of them, and they are feeling angry because they don't have a dining room to eat. So why don't we expand our prison and build a dining room area, because obviously they want to eat. Each time is the time to eat, but we don't have any room for that just yet, but it will be done in a minute. Heinz76 is asking what language do you have planned to add to the game? Well, for the moment the language are English and Spanish, but the wide amount of languages that we are going to add, that depends on the publisher. We had the game ready to support a lot of them. In the past, we have translated our games to 12 different languages, including Russian, Chinese, Japanese, the most common ones. But as I said, that depends on the plans of Sigurat Interactive. We will be happy to add the languages that they consider appropriate. First thing is, you ask me my opinion. First thing, what is very important, English nowadays is important, but it's not the most important language. There are, for example, Chinese is very important in Steam, and also Russian, and there are others. The reason mostly is because English is a language that is talked on countries as Germany, France, and other countries, right? But for example, you cannot make the assumption that every people that know how to talk Russian are going to be able to talk English. Also for Chinese. So in those specific languages, it's like more important to have a translation. Yeah, it's definitely something to consider. Well, I'm going to do a very big dining room, and this is because I have plans to make this prison very big. I remember you guys, if you write hashtag giveaway at the end of the stream, we are going to give a free key of Prison Tycoon. So you can be playing the game next week, the day that the game is going to be launched. That I remember it will be the 1st of July, and you can be doing that for free. So if you want a free copy, you only have to write hashtag giveaway, and at the end of the stream we are going to give one free key. And Orchid God said, lol, exactly the same from my side. Yeah, because she's from Ukraine, right? I don't know if Ukraine people are used to consume the content in foreign languages. This is mostly that happen also in Spain. There are some people that don't buy products that they are not translated, properly translated to Spanish. And the reason is because English language is not full, I don't know, propagated here. It's not like we used to talk in English too much. Everything is translated here, and everything is always in Spanish. So it's difficult for people from Spain to consume products that are not in our same language. This is something that not happen for other countries like Germany, because for example they are very exposed to English, and the culture there is a little bit different. There we go, we are going to continue. I can add more visit. This room is very small, but what can I say? At least you have your visitor center, right? And we are going to add a TV for you. So what else? This guy is taking a coffee. There's something cool. We are going to put a couple of windows. More therapies. What therapy do you have? You have art therapy, but obviously you are not in your therapy now. And you have divan assigned, divan therapy assigned. Hein76 said, I like to play game in my native language. That's why I ask. What is your native language, Hein76? We are going to create this building. Yeah, I don't like how I did this, so I'm going to refat German. Oh, so you want the game to be translated to German? Well, we will do it as far as the publisher think this is something cool. Obviously, German is a very big country, so if we translate the game to a couple of languages, I can assume that German is going to be included. As I said in the past, when we have translated our games to different countries, we translate the games to 12 languages, 12 different languages, and obviously German was one of them. You are from Switzerland. Oh, I love that country. I love that place. I love Switzerland. What else? Yeah, I'm going to expand my therapies a little bit more. Like adding different spots to be able to have a therapy for different prisoners at the same time. I love spine wine. I can see the same too. In fact, I don't know, well, I think it's not allowed to do a string with an Spanish wine. It's not allowed, but what I can do is to create a therapy. I'm going to create a new block over here this time, and I'm going to be at, oh, I don't have enough money. I will ask for a loan then. Yes, exactly, Alex. I'm going to build a win therapy. This is something that it's cool to treat the angry disorder. So what makes you more peaceful than having a cup of wine while you read in a sofa? This is the best therapy available, right? So that therapy is also in Prison Tycoon, and this is what I am about to do. I'm going to build a reading therapy, very good to treating angry. And the therapy comes with a sofa that have a book and a cup of wine. See? I think that will be very effective to treat that disorder, the angry disorder. And those people, the indicator that they have is telling me that they have low stamina. So I'm going to build a staff room, and I'm going to send them to rest. because oh, but I am with the time stop. I can send them to rest, clicking on them and clicking on send to rest, like when you see this button, or I can just drag them to the place, and that will do the trick too. So for them, I'm going to add a couple of posters. I'm going to add a couple of packs for you. Obviously, you need a TV. You need like a TV here. See, they will use. Oh, we have another bug here. We did with this object and this animation. Look what happened. So these kind of things cannot be near to a wall. We have to increase the size that the object block on the map in order to avoid those problems. You know, guys, making a Tycoon game is a very long journey. So this is the reason because we are going to release it as an early access. Obviously the game is playable and you can enjoy it, but there are a lot of details that we are going to be twitching and we are going to be tweaking and polishing everything just to make the game ready for the end of the early access period. So I guess if you want to share the journey with us, follow us in these streams, and also I suggest you to add the game to your wishlist. So you can go now to Steam, sorry, and add the game to your wishlist. In this way, you are going to receive a notification when the game came out next week, the 1st of July. I don't know. The game, I think that you will enjoy the game. So this prisoner is not happy and it's feeling a little bit conflicted. Now it's time to sleep. So they should be going to their cells to sleep. And how are your stamina? How long you expect the time it takes to get it final once it releases in early access? I don't know really. At least 3 months in early access, that's for sure. From that point, from 3 months to the future, I really don't know. And it really doesn't depend on me or Unpolite. This is something that it's also has to be with Sigurat Interactive, so they will decide if the early access should take more time, but it's also depend on you guys. Depend on when you play the game, your feedback, if you think that there are a lot of things that should be added, or it's okay, it's just polishing. Yeah, that's depend on the community, and having the community involved is something that we value a lot. So this is the reason because we are doing those things. We are doing Prison Tycoon, the road to early access, because we value your opinion, guys. And it's important to us if you share the journey with us, as I said. Okay, enough. Well, but you are therapist, so you don't have to go to therapy right now. It's okay. You want to rest. For me, it's okay. But I am going to hire a couple of guards because it's nighttime. I don't have a prisoner that is not very happy. Maybe he want to try to escape. So I should be ready. I'm going to hire a guard, and another one is going to be in this place. You see the cars. When the staff go home, you will see vehicles coming out of the garage. See? Well, you cannot see too much because it's very darker, so we have to fix it. I'm going to add wait, I'll prefer this one. I'm going to add in the middle. See? Did you see the lights? Lights is part of the mechanic. You will have to. You are responsible to light the prison because there are day, and there are night in at the end of the day. Yep. So we are in July of 1985, and you were asking why to use that date. This is a good question, and the answer is we start back in the past, in the 80s, and this way you are going to be able to see the evolution of your prison, and you are going to be able to unlock objects that are going to be sometimes more advanced than the previous one that you had at the beginning. But if we were using the current date, like 2021, what happens if you play the game for 10 years in the game? You will expect to have like technological evolution. So we feel it more appropriate to start on the 80s. Also, they are awesome years. The culture of the 80s is crazy. It's very good. So this is the reason. What else? I'm going to build dancing therapy because I love the way that the lights that you add interact with the prisoners. Now some of the rooms are locked, are closed, but they are going to be open at the same time that the regular staff will come out to the prison. Because we have the guards working all the day, but for the other staff, they will come at 8. See? And all the rooms will be open for that moment. And Mod Good say, I didn't expect that you implement a technological evolution system. Nice. Also, I'm going to build a gravity therapy, but I would like to have more space. So this time the game feels more stable, as you can see. If you be here the other days, we had more bugs, or at least more blocking bugs. So the game start to feel like it's ready for early access, and we also have like a week to continue polishing the game for you guys, so you can expect the game to be ready for the 1st of July. The game is going to be ready and it's going to be good, in good shape. Also next week you will see a couple of additions that we have plans to add. And now I need more therapists. You over here. Seiko, I like your hair. Amina, I like your style too. You are going to be here. Yes, and that too. I have to remember. We have a giveaway on course. So, if you want to participate, you only have to write hashtag giveaway. And you are going to be able to win a code at the end of the stream. So, good luck. I'm going to hire a couple of maintenance people. And as you can see, we have improved the radio at where everything feels dirty. Everything becomes dirty because the other day we had like all of those aspects without the correct balance, and the prison become dirty very fast. When it becomes dirty, it's something that you can see on the object, and it have an impact on the game because if something is very dirty, the prisoners or the staff, they are not going to use that item. So for that reason, you have to have the team to clean the prison and also to repair the objects. And if you have a garden with trees and those kind of things, you will also need gardeners. I'm going to add a couple of... You see, there are planes sometime. In Prison Tycoon something can happen. Did you see that sometime I see a ghost? They are real? I don't know, you will have to check it. There are ghosts on Prison Tycoon? I don't know, at this moment I cannot say that is true or not. But I don't know, you have to try by yourself. Let's see, we are going to add a bank here, and so what do you think, guys, for the moment? Do you like the game? Do you like the core aspects of how it looks and what you have to do on the game? This table is a little bit dirty. And this prisoner is not very happy, and it's very it's becoming conflicted. So when you have prisoners that are not happy and they start to feel that they have conflictivity high, they will try to escape or they will try to fight other prisoners. So we have to take an eye. We have to be vigilant on this subject. I'm going to add. Yeah, it looks very polished for an early access. Thank you very much. We are doing our best. I cannot tell how hard are we working. This is like crazy. Great. Someone has rehabilitated, fully rehabilitated. Darius. He doesn't have more disorders, so he doesn't feel angry or those things, but it's a little bit unhappy. So I don't know. How many time do you have here? 2 months to go. This guy, definitely, this guy, I think is going to try to escape or something. Yeah, it's very positive. Very positive. Don't crunch, please. Take your time. We will try. It's done when it's done. Yeah, that's a phrase that a legendary programmer says one time, John Carmack. This is more like the way that I look, that I like the things. Be able to see it's done when it's done is the best guarantee for a game, because you really don't know when the game is going to be ready, because crazy problems appear every day. So it's very difficult to plan that. The only thing that you know for sure is when you check the game every day and when you feel that the game is ready, that is the moment to release it. And Heads76 says, I miss the time where a game had to be finished and polished because you couldn't patch it. Yeah. That's something that I didn't experiment by myself because I'm younger. But on my team, I have a couple of veterans, like from the age of the spectrum, and yeah, they are like crazy. We have a couple of them that they have been making games for more time than other employees that we have, for more time that the other employees that we had have been living. So it's like crazy. They have been making games for 30 years, and they remind to us from time to time, you know, guys, when we had to send the builds to burn them on cartridge, it's over. So there are no second chances. You have to have your game polished on the first day, on day one. This is like crazy nowadays, right? Because all the developers tend to patch the games, but yeah, there were other times. On the other side, when you have the opportunity to patch the games, that is something that we are going to do with Prison Tycoon, you have also the opportunity to react to the community. So, one of the reasons to be released as an early access is to leave the door open to the community. If you buy the game, if you participate on the early access, I'm going to pause the game a little bit just to explain to you this. If you participate on the early access, if you play the game and you contribute with your feedback, we are going to be able to contribute to the game in your name, adding those features, polishing the game the way that you feel is not very polished at this moment. And at the end, we are going to have a product that it will be pleasing not only for us, the developer, but for you, the community, that enjoy to play it and enjoy to contribute. And Head76 says, for me, the early access is another kind of way to do beta tests. They only last longer. Yeah, it's a way to test, but for us, it's also a way to listen and to understand what you really want from this game. Because making a game nowadays is something that is not dead. The game will be born the 1st of July next week. The game, the time that it will be released as an early access. But as I say, that's only the moment of the birth. because we are going to be listening the community, and the community can change the course of how the game will be. So with your feedback, with your comments, we are going to be listening to that, and you can be part of this, guys. So I recommend you to go to Steam and add this game to your wishlist, because if you play the game and if you join us in this journey, we are going to create a very good product together with our policing and your feedback, your comments. We are going to leave the game just in the spot that it's suited for both parts, for us, the developers and the publishers, and also for you, the users, the community. Yeah, I talked too much, so I'm going to continue creating my empire of rehabilitation, and I need... Oh, what happened? I was talking and someone has escaped. And yeah, I didn't look for this. I have to repair this. These people is coming to repair. Whoops, whoopsie, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to add more mechanics to be ready, like cameras. This prison is not very high security at the moment, so I am going to spend a while adding like cameras, because I don't want this thing to happen again. Also, I need sirens. This is another bug that we have to take care. Sirens, I cannot add them to the common buildings. I only can add it to rooms, different rooms, and this is a bug that we should take care of. Also, I am going to put a vigilance tower over here, and another one I'm going to put over here, and another one like well, here I have guards, but obviously I need more guards. Yeah, my prison is starting to become bigger, but I wasn't prepared. Do we have a problem here with the door or something? That seems like something is happening. We should check this later. And you, my friend, have to rest. So what is happening with you? Why don't you go to rest? And why you guys... I have a lot of people resting here. This prison is like, I don't know. I am very soft, I guess. I need a gardener because this plant is becoming bad. Oh, I don't have this connected to the network, so it's not going to work unless I connect them. What else? How is my prison? How is everything? You don't have therapy, you can go to this therapy, and I want to add a couple of lights. I love lights, shadows. Light and shadows is like awesome in games. So yeah, we added those small features in where you have to take care of the lights. and there are a cycle of day and night. And this stream is becoming to an end, so if you didn't participate yet, you only have to write hashtag giveaway. Hashtag giveaway, and you are going to be able to win a code for a free key of Prison Tycoon under new management. This key, we are going to give this key to you next week. Next week, at the same day that the game is released. The game is going to be released the 1st of July. So if you win the key today, you are going to be able to play the game by next week. On the launch day. So what do you think, guys? Are you going to participate? Meanwhile, I'm going to be adding more lights. What? This is one of my passions here on Prison Tycoon. Illuminate my prison. Something weird, but I don't know. It's something that I like a lot. I don't want any areas to be darker, so yeah. Oh, you want to go to the toilet, but I didn't build one yet. My bad. I have to add one toilet at least. I'm going to add the toilet here. Yeah, when you are taking care of a prison, you have to decide a lot of things, guys. Sometimes this is not. That's why the other guy escaped, yeah. He wanted to use a toilet so much that he had to escape from the prison. And what is happening here? Yeah, I have a lot of people angry. They are throwing garbage to the floor on other prisoners' cells. What is happening now? And I have a lot of people resting all the time here. So is there something wrong or what? You should be working, guys. Oh, I don't have energy no more. But this is like a bug because these lights are turning on. And there are also like my generator continue to generating energy, but every time that I generate a little amount of energy, the prison get more spending, more waste of energy. So I have either to add more generators or to build or to buy package of energy, but it's seen that I don't have enough money, so I'm going to ask for another loan. Yeah, this one. And I'm going to buy a package of energy to buy time, and I'm going to build a new generator. Yes. What's happening here? Now everything is okay now. Okay. I don't have therapies here. So I guess for today is more or less what I'm going to do. We had a couple of bugs, small ones, but the build seems stable for next week. So we will continue polishing everything a little bit, but we are going to be ready. We are going to release Prison Tycoon under new management next week, the 1st of July, and I hope every one of you add the game to your wishlist, and in this way you are going to be able to get a notification from Steam when the game came out. So the giveaway, we have 5 entries, and the winner is TVR Bordeaux. So congratulations. Congrats. And this is it for today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being part of this. Stay tuned. We will see you tomorrow, guys. So bye.